Newton sends him $5. First time sending money, ladies with kids. Do you deserve a man who doesn't have kids? Good question. Who has kids? Show of hands. Okay, everybody but Tara. And let's start with you. Do you deserve a man who doesn't have kids?
I don't know. Deserves. Okay. I think so.
Yeah, it's deserve. You think so? You do?
I think so.
Okay. And why do you think so?
I mean, I feel like it's a personal preference, and if somebody's willing to date someone with kids, then.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the question is, do you?
Why do I deserve?
Why do you deserve that? And actually, let me ask another question. Would you prefer a man that doesn't have kids?
I would.
Okay. So you would prefer a man that doesn't have kids, and you also think that you deserve a man that doesn't have kids, and why is that? And how many kids do you have again?
I have 2 biological kids and 2 stepkids, so 4 altogether with my ex.
Okay. All right.
2 are mine. So 2.
Okay. So, with that being said, can you answer why do you think that you deserve that?
I mean, I don't know. I think I'm a good woman. I'm a good mom. I work hard. I don't see why me having kids would make me any less deserving of a man just because he doesn't have kids.
Okay. All right. This is bottle this up. We're taking information.
This is
totally
go around,
fine.
then we'll come back.
Let's go around.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Let's go. Tara, you got no kids.
I ain't got kids.
Let's go with Marianne. How many kids do you have?
2.
2 kids.
So.
Same baby father?
No.
2 baby fathers.
Yeah.
God dang.
I know. I don't like saying that, but it is what it is.
All right. And.
But I don't want any more, so if they do, then I don't deserve them.
So let me ask you this question. Like, if you had an option, a man with kids or a man without kids, what would you choose? And be honest.
I would choose no kids.
Okay, fine. So that's your preference. No one's hating on your preference. Why do you think that you deserve that?
I don't know if it's about deserving or just knowing that it's something that I don't know if I can handle all that extra stuff.
Okay, so you're looking internally now. So you're looking at yourself.
You're saying
like,
I want to date you and then other beings in that. Like,
yeah,
it is a big choice to make.
Got it. So
and I have done that twice.
So
and it's hard.
So you're self-reflecting on basically like, oh, if I was in that situation, it would be very hard on me. But
not on me. It's the other kids, the children.
Okay, or to be hard on the children. I got you. But wouldn't you think that the man that's coming in the relationship without any kids and dealing with your 2 kids and your 2 baby fathers?
Well, I try to, I'm a mom where it's like I do everything. And I don't expect, especially someone that is not biologically related to them, I don't expect anything from them. I don't even.
Do you think a man deserves to date you with 2 kids if he doesn't have any kids?
I don't know what their preference is.
Let's just say that's his preference. Do you think that he deserves that? Or would you want better for him?
I don't know. What is it like for a man to date kids?
Well, we'll get into that.
Yeah. So that's what
You're definitely going to get into it.
That's what I have to know.
Well, I'm just saying this. Like, think about it. Try to critically think. Wait, you were able to...
I said I'm a woman that has kids.
I'm saying, let me repeat it back to you. Here's where I'm going. You were able to critically think on the effects on how it would be if you were dating a man that had kids. It would be hard on the kids. It would be this and that, and maybe be hard on me. It would be more to deal with. It would be more people that we have to worry about in the household, right? Because you're thinking about yourself and you
I was thinking about everybody else but me.
You are thinking about self. You know why I know you're thinking about self? Because if you weren't thinking about self and you was thinking about the man that didn't have kids, you would have said that you don't deserve to date him because you dating a man that doesn't have any kids would be a headache for the man, not for you.
I did say that.
No, you wasn't. No, you didn't say that at all.
I said if a man what, like,
She said if a man wants kids,
and I have two, and I
Listen, you already
Right.
said that you prefer a man that doesn't have kids. You said that
Yes.
you
So
deserve
if
a
he-
man that
so
doesn't
I
have
have
kids.
two
So if
children.
you was thinking about other people, you would have automatically put yourself in the shoes
I did.
of the man that doesn't have kids, and you would have said that I don't deserve that man, and you know what? I don't even prefer that man. Moving right along to D. Now, how many kids do you have?
3,
How many baby daddies?
1.
Oh, okay.
Why do you say it like that?
that's a good thing. That's
I
why
was
said it
thinking like
that.
6.
6 with 3. That's
It's like, now I'm
wild.
playing. I'm joking. It's a
Wild.
joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. All right, and
Do you believe you deserve a guy?
I wouldn't date a guy with no kids because I have kids. So
okay, so you would prefer a man with kids?
yeah,
Oh, okay. All right.
I have kids, so I can't sit here and they're gonna want. I'm not having no more babies, so go figure that out.
Oh
somewhere
yeah,
else.
yeah. Oh yeah, that makes
She
sense.
is
Yeah,
40.
She's 40. Yeah, she thinking about it a little bit differently. Marianne, how old are you?
I'm 33.
33.
heart.
Yeah,
My
you can still
heart
push out.
attack.
But
be
you don't
all right.
even want to have any more kids. You said, right, Marianne?
Yeah, she says she don't want to.
Okay, you don't want any more
30.
kids. And then, what about you? Do you think that you deserve a man that doesn't have kids?
I prefer to date men with kids. I don't like men who don't have kids because they don't know how to be around kids.
That's not true for every guy, but I understand what you're saying. But that's cool
Majority
too.
of them, man.
Understandable.
you'd be
No, that's
surprised.
Yeah,
cool.
don't generalize men.
Yeah,
No, that's why I say majority.
yeah, yeah.
Here.
At least the
That
ones
might
that
be
be
true.
trying to talk to me.
That might be true. Or maybe the one that's trying to talk to you, maybe they can deal with kids. They just ain't trying to deal with kids when it comes to you.
'Cause they don't
just
wanna
want
deal with kids.
exactly. They just want to deal with you. They probably have no issue.
I mean, that is
Oh, man.
a problem I have
They
a lot.
probably have no issue with kids, but because they're probably looking for one thing, they ain't really trying to deal with your kids. They're trying to deal with you.
Yeah, no, this is why. Yeah,
So that's why I'm like, nah.
I'm a package deal.
We know women with kids are a package deal.
No.
You know.
Yeah, so you had a question, right? Your question was, who had it was her that had that question.
About
She doesn't really know what it's like for a man to date a woman
Oh no, that was.
that doesn't have any. I think that was maybe you, Tara.
No,
I think it was Marianne.
That
I
was
wasn't
Marianne.
involved in this question.
Right?
Was it Marianne? What was your question?
I had a question.
About what it was like for a man to date a woman with kids. A man who doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
Date a woman with kids.
yes,
I was
so
curious.
because you said that you prefer men without kids,
And I said I probably don't deserve it because I
right, but
can't
you
give
also
him
said
what
the
he.
reason. But you also said the reason why you wouldn't date a man with kids because it would be too much for what you, the kid, their kids, and what was the other thing, or did you say something else? Because you, what I do remember is you said that you wouldn't want to date a man with kids because it would be too much to deal with. That was just the main
Something,
point.
yeah,
Something along the
something
lines of
along.
that.
I guess, yeah, not
Right.
too much to deal with.
But it would be enough for
enough-
you. It would be
well,
overwhelming
yeah.
in a way to deal with, right? So, but that's how men without kids, most men without kids will look at dating women with kids
Right.
because not only do they have to worry about you, but they have to worry about the kids in the sense of if I want to take you on vacation, I got to consider taking your kids on vacation. So
Yes.
not only if like I'm okay
That's
with
what
paying for you,
yes.
but now I got to pay for your kids.
Yeah.
If I want to take you out to eat just because it's Saturday and I want to just be out, not only do I have to pay for your meal, but I got to pay for those kids' meal. Your package deal. So that is a lot for a guy who doesn't have kids because we're used to worrying about just paying for the woman. We don't have a problem with courting and paying for women when it comes to dates or vacations. But now you're adding, now that $100 bill became $300
Right.
bill. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking at it from a guy's perspective, it would be a lot for a guy without kids to date a woman with kids because it's just I'm coming more out of my pocket now.
Yeah.
Not
That
saying
is
that
what-
women with kids are bad
No,
bad
but
mates. No, they're
that's
not
what
bad
I was-
mates.
Yeah.
But
getting at also.
but if you're gonna go for a guy that doesn't have kids, you're gonna have to consider, okay, like, well, it might be overwhelming for him, especially if he never dated a woman with kids.
Yes.
You get
Yeah,
me?
like if you
Yes,
was
and I
really
have it-
not caring just about yourself, then you would like if you were, nurturing and what's the word, empathetic, how women always like to say, I'm very empathetic. If you're so empathetic, then you would understand that the man that doesn't have any kids, that's dating a woman with kids, he's coming in a relationship with 100% responsibility and zero authority when it comes to disciplining the kids, because those are your kids. You're going to be like, oh, don't touch my kids. So he has to pay for the kids, like E said, and do things, protect and provide for the children, but he can't even discipline the children. He has no say in the household when it comes to the children, generally speaking. Now, some men, they can manage. They are masculine enough. They got the woman in control. The woman is submissive enough. She understands her role, and they can go ahead and make it happen. But generally speaking, most guys that date single mothers, they're entering that relationship with hardly any authority, but a lot of responsibility, because women still expect a man to protect and provide. For her, and then also for the kids. Now, the reverse is, if you are dating a man that has kids and you don't have any kids, well, the man isn't expecting you to pay for the bills and to discipline his kids. You see the difference between it? Yeah. So like a man with kids is much different than a woman coming into that relationship with no kids dating him, because she's not going into the relationship having to handle so much responsibility like the man is. Yeah. So that's the difference.
And men are not naturally nurturing, so to have to all of a sudden do that for something that's so foreign.
Don't get us wrong. There's plenty of guys out there that don't have kids, that date women with kids. But you said that
it is it's like a.
Usually women don't respect those men.
No, I'll be honest. I do respect that.
No, what I'm saying is I'm not speaking about you. I'm speaking in general. Usually, in general, men that date women and they don't have any kids, they're dating women with kids. Usually those women really don't respect those men. They get treated the worst.
Right. And I know you said that, you do everything for your kids. You take care of them. You pay for everything. You don't expect.
And their dads are really involved. So,
right. But even though, and that may be 100%.
A commitment
and that's
to them
probably
at some
100%
point.
true. I wouldn't doubt it. But men without kids, if I'm going to court you, I know somewhere down the line, once it gets serious, if I like me particularly, I like to travel. If I'm traveling, I want my girlfriend to come with me, aka you. So after a certain point, you're gonna be like, well, I want my son and my daughter to come experience this too. So I'm going to be expected to not only pay for your ticket,
even if the dad's child is in his life.
Right.
That's what we're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Again, we're not saying dating single moms is a bad thing. We're just saying it's just that
it is different. It's
very complex.
Yeah.
It's usually not what's optimal.
I keep saying
it's not what's optimal at all for a man with any children to do. It's not what's optimal.
That's why I said I would like that, but I don't deserve it. Well, I already said it.
But then also, like we said before, there's guys who don't have kids, who date women with kids all the time.
I do pay for.
Yeah,
it's okay.
So it's all a gamble, really.
I always if a man doesn't want to do it, I don't think anything negatively of it, because it's like,
well, that's dope. That's cool.
What happens
how can you think that?
Yeah, what happens is though, ladies,
some people take it personally.
For the women that have kids but prefer to date a man that doesn't have any kids, what happens is you end up in the recreational use only zone. So you end up in a situation where the man is just only smashing, but he never really wants to elevate you to girlfriend level. He just smashing, eating the kids' fruit snacks, the juicy juices, the Lunchables. He having a good time. He may even take care of little homie while you got, I watch little homie while you doing something.
But
he's not gonna never elevate you to real girlfriend commitment relationship level.
And it's not because you don't deserve it. That's why it's best.
No, because she doesn't deserve it if he not elevating her.
Yeah, and for him.
What's a guy's personal take on vice versa? If he has a kid, what does he expect from the female then?
Well, we already said men don't really have,
but still nurture.
It would be. It would be. The thing is, statistically speaking, only 12% of men that have children have full custody of their children. So only 12% of men have full custody of their child, which means that they have the child 24 hours throughout the day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So listen, for the 12%, so what I'm saying, if we give the general, before we even speak about the 12%, the general is, I have my kid every other weekend. Maybe I get the kid on the, summertime and stuff like that. We reverse holidays. We ain't it's not much. It's kind of like, okay, you know what I mean? Come in here and, fit a role. But if the man has his kid full time, he's looking for a conservative, nurturing, traditional woman that's not gonna, embarrass him and his child. You get what I'm saying? So he's looking for a woman that's able to submit and follow his lead and get on his program. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't speak. I don't got any kids, so I can't really speak on that.
Yeah. But okay, let's get to the next super chat. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.